We're 8, aren't we?
We are 8, right?
We are 8.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Danny.
There's a few crowd
in.
Look at Sheppy's lag. That's a decent lag, isn't it?
Is that Sheppy's lag? Yeah, Lee Shepherd to break.
Yeah. Just counted all the money personally, Mark. £5,000. I can't say it wasn't tempting to run off with it.
£5,000.
£4,000. Yeah, let's. Wow.
Wow,
I think there
indeed.
might be a decent atmosphere in here this half, Mark.
You know what, done it? You're not joking.
Oh, I'm not joking.
Here we are then. First frame.
Yeah.
Lee
Jules.
Shepherd.
Sheppy to break, yeah. Employs the side break, side-to-side break. Red
And
slope,
he's
nice.
got ploppings.
And, yeah, I think he'll go reds.
Yeah, before we get underway, Danny, massive shout out to Pete Arundale, who's reffing
Yeah.
today.
Pete volunteered to do the reffing today for a fraction of what anybody else asked for.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think, the fact that he's a local lad, and it comes to every county match we have. Always has a pint with you, does Pete. So yeah, thanks very much to him. Especially as he's moved house this morning, Mark.
I know. Yeah, he's
What a guy.
yeah, massive
He's not
thanks.
played a great shot there, but I tell you what, he's still all right because as long as he covers the bag.
Do you know what, Danny? I don't know.
Will he go? Oh yeah, will he go across?
He can't play the one in the side because he's going to go in off, so he's going to have to just come off one rail. He's nailed it. He's hit it.
Missed it. I tell you what, Jules can get these.
It's all about that first shot.
Yeah, I think even if Jules don't get this mark, as long as he covers the middle pocket.
I don't think you really play it at that pace, do you?
I don't think he were worrying about the cue ball there. It was all about the pot, and to be honest, he'll still be wanting to get these because as long as he drops this in, it should be all right.
Well, I'll tell you what, he cues the ball well, doesn't he? Jeez.
Certainly does. Yeah.
I've never seen Jules play before.
No, I haven't, Mark.
I've heard good things about him, of course.
I've heard very good things about him. Yeah, just going on what Rash says there, I did do it earlier this morning before the game, but again, would like to wish Kyle all the best. Kyle Wood, one of the lads from Huddersfield, it makes it all the more remarkable that Pete's doing it today. Kyle's one of his best friends, and he's currently in a coma after a pretty horrific car accident on Thursday night. So we wish Kyle all the best and a full and speedy recovery.
Yeah, definitely. And as we're talking like this, he's pulling out a pretty good finish, Danny.
Yeah, it's a textbook finish, Mark. I mean,
first frame, it's a big finish to take out.
You'll see his cue in here.
Under first frame pressure.
You'll see his nice little bit of cue in here, nicely across the table. That's the first real picture we've had of his cueing, innit?
Yeah, he does cue well. He's got the speed of the table down to a T. Do you know what, Danny? I'm not even sure he's had a practice rack.
I think he had one or two, Mark. He did. We'll have a look at this side camera. How close is that black to the? It flies in. It just drops in, doesn't it?
Yeah, just screw this back a foot and then drop in the side, and Sheppy will be wondering how he's gone behind that yellow first frame.
He played a very, very slack shot first. I mean, he's spotted 3 reds off the break, and they looked like drop-ins, didn't they? Both players brought a very good following with them today.
Yeah, as you can probably hear.
Yeah.
Well, if that sets the tone for the standard of the rest of the match, Danny, I think we're in for a treat today.
We'll be done at 6.
I hope we are done at 6. That'll be fantastic.
I'm just going to move that because I can't see its screen.
Oh, I'll move it now. You've put it there now. I can't see screen.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't matter if you can't see it. It matters if I can't see it.
So
both breaking from the same position.
I'm not surprised Jules break from there from what he saw the layout of Sheppy's break.
Yeah.
Rash, it's not going to be very easy to say hello to Pete, as you know. We just said he's reffing, so
yeah, and there's a good 30-40 lads in.
Yeah, I'd say.
So he'll probably struggle to hear us. I mean, earlier on for Sam's game, Mark, that we had to talk a little bit quieter, didn't we? Because the play, there weren't that many in, and
Yeah.
The atmosphere wasn't cracking.
Not the best we've
One
ever
second, Mark,
seen.
I'm just going to have to go press something on this telly because it's going to turn itself off.
Okay.
We've got one of my favourite songs on telly, Lon. Bit of bingo players. Oh no, caught up in the middle, I cry just a little, and nothing can let it go.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I'm not very good at karaoke.
Apologies to the viewers there. This is a poll show, and I'll promise you that Danny Byrne won't sing again for the rest of the night. No, in fact, I can't promise. Can't promise anyone that.
Can't promise that. I'll try not to sing, Mark, but.
A good shot from Lee that to cover that bottom bag. Puts him in decent position for this frame because obviously the top right hand side of the table is a bit of an issue for him at the moment. That's why Jules has just chose to free the black up and hope that Lee doesn't get these.
I've just been told here, Mark, by one of Jules' mates. He's got a grand on him. If Jules loses, he's going to knock him out straight after the match.
Well, if he wins and watches this back, I think he's going to get knocked out now.
Yeah, I think Jules is going to chin him afterwards.
I hope you're listening, Jules.
Good mate, thank you. Think Lee will be covering this black pocket again, Mark? Unless he can get through to that potting angle.
Let's have a look. Yeah, I think he can go for these, Danny. If he plays like he was queuing up there, if he pots the one in the left-hand corner and runs it off the rail into that yellow, he could potentially free the other yellow up on the rail as well.
He could.
He's caught the red.
He's been a bit unfortunate there because I think he's got to play the plant now.
Does the yellow not sneak past, do you think? I don't think it does myself.
I don't think so, but it might do, Mark. Where he's queuing it could.
No,
it doesn't, and Lee's not happy with that, as you can see.
No, he's played to get the bag there, hasn't he, I think?
Yes. Yep, the guy who's got £1,000 on Jules, we're just saying that he were playing with Jules the other day, and they were letting Jules break every frame, and in 15 racks he broke dish 12.
It's not bad. It's not a bad standard, is it?
No.
But Lee can do that as well.
Oh, God, yeah. Both fantastic players, and
we're in for a treat, aren't we?
I think so. That's a little bit. I think he wanted to be a little bit.
He's okay. I think he can just drop it in with a little bit of right hand side and come 2 rails. Do you not think? I know he's gonna. He's gonna have to be close.
Think he can come through the gap of the 2 yellows?
He might actually play that. You're right.
Looks like he's playing your shot, Mark.
Yeah, but both shots were on.
I think your shot was probably the right one, because obviously if you play that one and you hit the one that's not near the cushion, you're not on the black, are you?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
That's 2-0 Jules, and he hasn't missed the ball yet.
No, I mean, Sheppy's missed that chance first for him. He didn't really have a clear-cut chance there.
No,
he had a half chance when he had the 2 shots.
And if he covered that bag, I thought he would have played the one down the rail, Mark. To be honest, to cover the bag, to ensure you get the bag.
No, because I think he was going for him, but he changed his plan because that shot where he tried to free him up didn't work out properly. So. And that's enough. He's been a tad unfortunate there. He has been kicked.
Yeah, but I don't see Jules missing these yellows. I think he will be going yellows, don't you, Mark?
Yeah, I think he will.
I mean,
he will. Definitely will.
There's only one problem on the table, and it's that red that's near the 2 yellows at the bottom of the table. But
there's no issue on yellows.
No, there isn't. It's going to take a pretty slack positional shot for him not to clear up on yellows.
Well, that's a bit of a strange shot for me, because obviously he wants to work his way down the table.
Yeah, he wants to.
And now he's come a little bit too far on this, really.
I think what he can do though, Mark, is stun this in and just come back on and off the rail. And, leave. No,
but he wants the one on the brown spot first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he can play this now, and just sort of can he stun on and off the rail, and just sort of put the white where the yellow is. He's played it well. Yeah.
Come a little bit too far?
No, because I think he can. Do you think he can stun into the yellow?
Yeah, he may do that actually. Pot the one in the middle and stun into the other.
Yeah.
He's always going to be on a ball, isn't he? So that's probably the shot he'll play.
He's knocking it towards the pocket as well. Well, chose not to do it.
But for me, this is a harder shot than running into it would have been.
Yeah, like you said, Mark, he's always got a shot on something if he does.
He's played it well.
Yeah, because this
clearly
is a drop
confident.
In. Yeah.
Clearly confident in finishing any table, really. Like you say, if he's running 12 out of 15, he should be confident.
Yeah, well. You'd expect him to be good, Mark, if he owns a snooker club. Yeah. Get him playing black ball rules, lad. Oh. I thought he'd gone a little farther.
Yeah, I did, but he's played it well.
Yeah. Sheppy's fans a little bit quiet, Mark.
Well, yeah, he hasn't really been in the match yet, has he?
No.
He's had, like I say, he's had 1/2 chance. Yeah. And that issue, that obviously where he run out of position first frame, that's bad. But his first frame, you can sort of let him off for not understanding the speed of the table 100% on the first frame. And Jules has absolutely just punished him since then. Really.
Yeah, sure. I'll agree with Rash there. His touch around the table looks fantastic, doesn't it?
Well, that's all this game is. If you've got a good cue ball, you're laughing, aren't you?
Yeah. And now Jules has gone in, and Shep's first real chance now. And once again, Mark.
Sheppy's fans are getting a word in edgewise now.
Yeah, and I'd expect him to be. I think there might be just the one problem on yellows, which is the one nearest to the red at the top left-hand side. I don't think that goes in the corner bag where Sheppy's got the white now. So I think he'll be going reds.
Yeah, I think he's got to go red. The one on the bottom rail as we look above Jules' picture. I'd be playing on that as early as possible.
Well, I think he's going to do that now, innit?
Yeah, to play this one and top it through.
Looks like he's leaving too much angle, Mark, to me.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. He has adjusted it now. So. Yeah, that's the shot.
That's a nice little confident stroke there.
Yeah, but there's no need to it. You actually want to be. You actually want to be the other side of it.
You want more angle, don't you?
So where you can bring the cue ball back down to this side of the table.
Oh. If that's me, I'd be expecting a little gesture of apology there. I'd certainly be offering one out.
He's on all 3 balls here as well. Isn't that a bit hard?
Yeah, it seems to be possibly struggling with the pace of the table a little bit. If the red goes in the top left-hand pocket as we look now, then he can almost just drop this in, play it with a tracer left-hand side, and he's running off the yellow.
Yeah, I think he can play that shot where you just described and get onto it for the middle.
Wow. Well, he didn't want to do that, Mark.
Is it miles too hard?
I
thought he could have just, like I say, play it with a little bit of left hand side and spin it up towards the red, as opposed to like punching it out.
Yeah. Now this is a very tough shot. Oh, do you know what, Mark? He played that lovely as well. He'd played that very well. That looked as if it were going in. But he should never have been there.
No, you're right. He shouldn't, and he needs to get a frame on the board as soon as possible, because we saw in the match earlier that if you get down early doors, it can be the key to the match, Danny, being down early doors.
Yeah, he does. He
we
doesn't
saw
want
it earlier.
Don't want to just keep going for a mark and missing him. No way. You don't ever want to do that for money.
You don't ever want to do that ever, do you?
Well, no, you don't. Jules seems to have the pace of the table nicely.
Jules hasn't really done anything special so far, has he?
He hasn't had to.
He's just cleared up from Lee's mistakes, to be fair.
To be honest, Mark, if Lee's playing like this and leaving finishes like he's left Jules, I think I could beat him, mate. Because, like you said, the finishes that Jules had to take haven't been the toughest. And obviously someone commented earlier saying his touch is very good. So if his cue ball's good and Lee's leaving him an easy finish, he's never really going to miss him.
No, not especially when he's only got one ball. When Lee's only got one ball on the table.
Of course, yeah. There's no pressure, especially where it is. And where it is, there's no pressure. He's hit that a bit pacey though. Does Nicki Minaj have 2 balloons at top of her legs?
Up back.
Out back, Well, I think he'll just double this mark and just stun it back across the table, not really leave Lee a shot.
Just drop it in, Danny, for me. You just drop it in and put the white in a similar position to where it is now.
Oh, would you go for it in the pocket nearest to where it is then? Or would you go for the double?
No, just drop it in.
Drop it in, right, okay.
And come across where it is to where the white is now, and then...
Yeah, it looked a little bit tougher than it maybe was. 4-0 Jules, and well, he hasn't put a foot wrong yet. Lee breaking. Wow. Well, he's made balls, Mark.
Layout looks good.
And I tell you what, he will be looking to finish these reds, surely.
Yeah, if you make the red down the rail first, you've got a road map. Just drop this in. You're on the one to the middle. The one in the middle puts you on the one to the right corner, and then you've got plop-ins.
Yes, you have.
So I fully expect him to get this and get his first frame on the board with the break dish.
I think he'll struggle if he don't get these, Mark.
He needs to be getting these for the states of the match, doesn't he? He needs to be getting these in the match. Definitely.
I thought he'd have played that with a little more conviction. That's okay. He'll take that.
Nice bit of touch required here, just to find a gap somewhere or running on and off a rail.
Yes, this
not
is
easy.
not.
This.
No.
He's played that pretty well. So.
Yeah.
Has he tied the black up? I think he has. I'm not sure whether it passes into the bottom left as we look, Danny.
Oh, I don't think so either. Oh, and he's let himself down again, Mark.
I don't even know what he's playing there.
No.
If he kisses the yellow full ball, the red doesn't pass the black into the opposite corner, so what's the plan? Has he tried to drop it to the middle and over it by 12 inches? 10 inches? I don't know.
To be honest, Mark, that looks like what he's done, yeah.
Now he's going to lash at the cut and maybe cannon into the black, is he?
He's gone for the double, and I tell you what, that would a cracking effort.
I don't think he's gone for the double. I think he's gone for it in off the yellow in the right middle.
In the opposite middle, then it were going to go in. Yeah, fair enough.
In the top middle as we look.
And I tell you another thing. I don't see Jules missing these.
No, Jules ain't missing these. He's already demonstrated in this match that he's just going to mop up from Lee's mistakes, and that's what's put Lee under a little bit of pressure early doors.
He definitely don't want to be going 5-0 down to a player of Jules' calibre.
No. Well, you wouldn't give him 5 start, would you?
No, you wouldn't at all. .93 viewers, Mark. Hello to everyone who's joining us.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the show. Hope the pitch quality and sound is all right for you. And the commentary
do
team.
Log in and give us some banter.
Yeah, give us some jip on chat.
Oh wow! Oh, that's probably. Oh, he's okay, I suppose, but
yeah, he's all right. He just drops this in and comes 2 rails. for the yellow in the left middle.
Yeah.
Well, the bottom middle as we look, sorry. Is it that a bit
overrun it? Yeah. He can still cut it.
The black passes a red to the middle, so it should just be a case of make the yellow and you'll be on the black.
Yeah, you'll be on the black to at least 3-4 pockets. So.
I'd have played that a lot softer.
Yes.
And played the black in the right middle, but he's come a little bit dodgy on this. I still expect him to make it.
I'd expect him to get these 10 out of 10.
So, slack shot from Lee in frame 1, in off from Lee in frame 3, and a slack shot from Lee there, and all of a sudden it's 5-0.
Yeah. You can't be giving someone like Jules 5-star, like you said.
I think that's basically what he's done, because he could easily be 3-2 up here, could Lee?
Yes, he could.
And he's 5-0 behind.
Jules hasn't broken dished him, so.
No, exactly, yeah. He's seen a ball in every frame.
I think Nikhil will be watching, taking tips.
I hope you mean monetary tips. Lee probably done the right thing. He's just had a quick toilet break.
Lee wearing the tightest jeans I've ever seen.
Says you staring at his bum. I saw you staring at him as we were walking past.
I'm looking at his bum, I'm not going to lie.
Jules to break, leading 5 frames to 0, says Pete. And I think that red dropping in has made life a whole lot easier.
Don't think he wanted that last red to drop in.
I think he did, because now we can go yellows. Oh no, you didn't.
Very true.
He can still go yellows, can't he? So.
Of course he can, yeah.
I know he physically can, but I mean, to actually get the finish, I think yellows are still there.
Yeah.
So it's not the end of the world. He's tried to cannon that one out.
Oh, he's played that well, Mark.
I don't think has he played to cannon that one or the other one?
I think he's played to cannon that because the other one goes.
Well, it's tight. It's tight if it goes.
It goes, Mark.
No, it flies. I can see it on the actual table. It flies in, does that? In the corner, so another decent chance for Jules.
Would you be going down now to get on your hard ball?
You know, I that's what I was thinking. I think I would. If you can play it into the black.
No.
Unless he's left himself the right angle to get onto that now. I don't think he has. I think he's a little bit
Saying
too.
that, Mark. I think if he drops this in, the one to the right of the two goes in the bottom left as we're looking.
That's right.
And then it can stun in from the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Let's see if he's got the correct angle on this, doesn't he?
If he's straight, he don't want to be straight, does he?
Yeah, it looks to be straight from here. Or a little bit off on the wrong side.
If he's straight, Mark, he might just run it through, top it through, leave it between the two yellows and stun it in the top left as we're looking.
Every woman, every man, join the caravan of love. Stand up, stand up, stand up.
We've got Darren Strang singing his heart out here, singing a bit of.
We'll get you on karaoke later, Strang it. Yep, it's 5-0.
Oh, first.
Well, all that, Danny, has come from the shot he's played in the to get on the yellow into the top right hand corner. He's played a bad positional shot on the yellow after to land straight.
Yeah, he has. And it wasn't a hard positional shot, was it?
Not really. He needed to be another inch to the left and it'd have been perfect. And we won't be having this conversation. It'd be 6-0 up.
Yeah. I think he's left a chance here, Mark.
Yeah, he can definitely make the red to the middle. So just drop the red in the middle and you're going to be on the one down the rail, but...
What's he done? What has he done? Oh.
I don't know. I'm not sure there, Danny. You? That looked like a fairly elementary pot to me.
I'm really confused. Oh, Jules has made it.
Close. Oh,
right.
Just didn't quite have the legs. Lee's got to make it. He's got to get this finish.
He's either got to get the finish, Mark, or he's got to make sure.
No. No, you've got to get the finish.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Got to get the finish. You can't. You fudge him here.
No, you can't.
No way.
Because he's just going to put one over the bag.
That's totally the wrong attitude. If you fudge him here.
Yeah, he did just put one over the bag, wasn't he? So I don't think he's played that very well, Mark. He's late. These are missable.
Confident stroke. Nice shot.
He's played it confidently, which is good. Tiny bit of angle here.
A little bit of pressure on this.
Oh. Didn't show any signs of it though, did he?
Bang that in.
Didn't show any sign of pressure there. And there you can hear Lee's fans there. Hey, they love it, this lot, don't they? Has Jules made a ball here?
I don't think he has. No, that was Sheppy's break. That didn't
Oh, well, that's Sheppy's break, was it? Right.
Bit of needle between the fans is always makes it interesting.
Always a good bit of banter. A lot of them turned up drunk, to be fair.
This is what it's all about, Danny Byrne.
Yeah. This is the reason we put the games on, Mark.
He's made life a little bit awkward there, putting that yellow on top of the red.
They all go
Potentially.
Yeah,
he made it a little bit harder than it was, but still should be okay. We're over 100 viewers, Danny. 101 at the moment.
Yeah. Thanks to everyone for tuning in.
You're in store for a treat here, I'm telling you.
To be honest, Mark, they're in store for a treat later on as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a great day's pool. pretty much all the players today could have all. They're all similar standards, aren't
they? A lot of them could have played each other. I mean, these two are a little bit better, I would say.
Yeah, than
the
other
rest.
4.
Stefan will just be playing after this game.
Yep. Yeah, after this we've got Stefan Racidi playing Gary Frederick. That'll be starting about 7 o'clock or at the conclusion of this match.
Yeah, another cracking game, that, Mark.
Yeah, will be a fantastic game. We've been hearing from Nathan Prescott that Gary Frederick hasn't practiced for 4 weeks and he's putting all the money up himself and he's just getting the train over.
How old is he? 19?
Yep. So he must be confident.
Break dish number 1?
Break dish number... No, because Lee broke.
So he did.
So another dry break from Lee, and Jules gonna take an early 6-1 lead. They're not hanging about here, Danny.
No, not at all.
Pull game, more like a football match.
You what?
More like a football match.
It is, yeah. I mean, we've had a couple of these, Mark. Obviously, we always refer to the Neil Britton and Jason Hill game.
This isn't worlds away, Danny.
No, it ain't. And tell you what, Mark, there's not even half the amount of fans here.
I reckon there's about 60 here, don't you? 50.
Yeah. I think there were maybe 120, 130, weren't there?
Yeah, I reckon they're more closer to 150 than out for Neil Britton.
That was crazy. That was a crazy day. But this is just as crazy. And to be honest, Mark, the standard ain't that much worse, is it? Especially not from Jules at the moment.
No, Jules is put a clinic on it at the moment. Yeah, like you say. And that's a dry break from Jules, so he gives Lee an opportunity to get a frame without Jules getting a shot, really.
So Leeds gone yellows, Mark, and they all go, so he'll be hoping to get these. Chef, I'll answer your question for you, son. Both players asked for a ref. They are playing for £5,000, so if I were playing for £5,000, Mark, I think I might want a ref as well.
I think you're right, Danny. Yeah, it's a fair shout.
I do not understand that shot.
No, because it went. I don't think he hasn't played to cannon it out. He's just got too much side.
Fair play,
I think.
Yeah, the ref is Pete Arundale, Chef. You'll know him, obviously, comes to all county games, so...
And Lee needs to start taking these finishes at his first visit, I think. Because the one that he has won, he had a couple of chances in. And he really could have lost that one if Jules had made the pot.
Yeah, he isn't going to get more than 2 chances in many frames, is he? He's not going to get more than 1. Oh, he's not going to get more than 1 chance in many frames.
No, you're right. No, he's Jules. Like we've already seen, Jules ain't going to miss many.
Yeah.
The young lad that's had a grand on Jules has just come and had a bit of a dance in front of the commentary box. You can tell he's pretty happy.
I can tell he's had a few beers as well.
To be fair, Danny, if you had a grand on Jules here, you'd be pretty happy at the moment.
You would at the minute, yeah. Chef, if I were playing you for bus fare home, I'd ask for a ref, a shot clock, and the rest.
Well, just go back to the frame, Danny. He's tried to get the red out on the left-hand side there, and he's missed it altogether.
He has, yes.
So
he's got a double.
But if he misses this 6-2, and Lee's had another 2 chance for him that he's won. Still far from easy where they are.
Yeah, even if he pots this mark, we'll have a look at the side camera, see how far it is off the rail. It's pretty far off the rail, and it's pretty far away from the middle pocket. So,
but this finish is getting harder and harder as he's chasing it.
Yeah, absolutely. He's probably going to be leaving himself another double after this. Oh! Wow. Now that is unlucky, Mark. No. Getting a bit of abuse here in commentary box.
Wow.
I thought he'd played that off the red mark and freed the pocket.
Yeah. I don't know whether Lee's just like a bit of an unorthodox player, or the pressure's changing his mind a little bit.
Darren Strang is an absolute legend, isn't he?
That's his quality.
He's an absolute nut job as well.
Taking a long time so far this frame. Over 7 minutes now.
Cue ball, no.
Not being funny, Danny, but if you're going to play that shot, I'd commit to the shot.
Drop it in.
And just say, right, I'm either going to make it or lose the frame.
Saying that though, Mark, it's not turned out too badly for him, that.
It hasn't, but it's still the wrong shot choice in my mind, because you got your chances of making it are massively decreased, and you still could lose the frame.
Oh! That's unlucky.
He's played it well though, because I think he's covered it. I'm not sure whether he's covered all of it. It's hard to say.
That's a great effort.
It is a fantastic effort.
Oh, the way he's queuing, Mark.
He's slightly bridging over the yellow as well, which makes it a whole lot harder.
No, he couldn't pot it.
He seemed to be queuing up to that a long time. He didn't quite seem comfortable over the ball.
He didn't, did he?
And that's going to be 6-2. I'm going to stick my neck on the line and say he's going to get these.
Yeah. I'm just going to nip to Lou, Mark, so I'll leave you on your own for a second. You got a drink while I'm up?
A bit of a change of the break tactic there from Lee. He's played the cut break, hit the second ball down with a bit of a bottom left hand side from that side, but lost the cue ball slightly. Made a ball though. He's nominated reds. He's yellows. He's on yellows. And Jules has got something to think about straight away in this frame. I had a bit of a feeling he might just play the deliberate foul early doors. Not sure whether Lee can make the yellowing off the red in the right middle. I think he can at the right pace. Bit undecided. So look on the side camera if the yellow passes into the left corner next to the red nearest the black spot, but it doesn't look like it does. So good decision from Jules to play the deliberate foul. Good effort from Lee there. He's tried to develop his bad ball and pot that yellow in the middle, but not quite worked out. No real value in the bottom right hand pocket as we look there now, because all Jules' balls go into different pockets. So I don't think we'll see Lee just cover the pocket. He's had to rely on a little bit of luck, and he's got a little bit. He's on the top one, so it's turned into a bit of a decent chance this now. If you can just drop this in off the top cushion, get the cue ball to the side of the right hand side of the red, should be able to play the yellow into the centre, yellow down the rail, and then the yellow into the top left hand corner pocket, and the black in the middle. So decent chance here.
Played that well. Oh, a bit too hard.
I didn't think he had to swing it round off 3 rails. I thought he could have just dropped it in off 2 rails. Sorry, I thought he could just dropped it in off 1. But should be okay. Just drop this in. Leave himself a difficult shot down the line, but makeable.
Yeah, it's makeable.
Just drop this in, and you're going to be on the red to the top right hand corner as we look there.
Yeah. See, this becomes difficult if he doesn't get the right angle now on this yellow. Oh, he hasn't. He's not played it pacey enough.
He's probably gone the right way about it in making sure he has a shot on the ball, as opposed to sacrificing the pot for the position.
Yeah.
So he's looking at hitting the red half ball on the right as we look there to bring the white
towards the middle.
Yeah, more towards the centre of the table, so he's got a shot at the black.
That's all he's got, Mark. He's unlucky because he's potted that very well.
He is a bit unlucky there. This isn't easy to get off the side rail as well, because
he's
going to be going
between the two reds.
He's going to be going mighty close to the red if he comes off the top cushion near where his foot is. He might have a gap, like you say, through the two reds.
No, he doesn't, obviously.
So he's going to have to screw this to straighten the angle.
Oh, he's unlucky.
He was always going to be close to that red. He had to be close to the red to even give himself a chance to pot the black.
Yeah. It's not an easy shot. Once he came round off two rails, like you said, Mark, you didn't think he had to come round off two. He needed to almost get straight on the one in the middle.
Yeah,
to just drop near the middle pocket, didn't
he? So he could get a bit closer to the one down the rail and leave himself an easier shot, really.
Yeah, of course. Oh, Jules has missed one.
It doesn't really make a difference. He's still got 7 ploppings, hasn't he? Really?
Yeah. I think I might have played that a little bit pacier, Mark. Punched the red on and off the rail.
Yeah, I think I probably would have as well.
But like you said, there's no real problems here. And the black, as long as he's anywhere past the middle of the table, is as easy as it gets, really. Yep, and as Mark said, these were really pretty easy, and Jules has made very light work of them. And 7-2.
This game, Danny, going very similar to the one we saw this morning, where Sam stormed out of the blocks. Yeah.
The only difference to this one is Lee has got a couple on the board, but it's just got... keep having to stop mid-sentence because they're singing, but it's going the way of later on in the Samhurst game, when Andy Cragg was sort of, he were winning a frame, but then Sam would win a frame. So he couldn't really get any closer to him, could he? There was Lee's playing the role of Andy Cragg. There was a small chance of a finish, and he'd miss. After obviously just winning the frame before, he'd miss, and then, then Sam would clear up, which is what Jules is doing. Jules to break, leading 7-2.
He's made a ball.
Only seen one in off so far from both players, Mark, and
Both been kicked.
yeah. Be playing these reds, I think, don't you? First one, middle pocket, just free up the red and yellow there.
Yep, that's right. And then should be
Yeah, it could be 8.
elementary.
Could be 8-2. And the first break dish of the match, Mark, which is quite surprising after 9 frames so far.
Lee's had 2 fantastic chances, one of them being frame 1 and the other being frame 6, I think it was.
Yeah.
5, sorry.
Yeah.
Frame 5 or frame 7, one or the other. And he's run out of position on both of them.
I mean, me and you both know Lee can play very, very well, Mark. He's not playing to his best today.
He can, but the trouble is he's obviously had a practice rack to get used to the speed of the table, and he's come to the table
Wrong way
on his first visit. Sorry, yeah. He's come to the table on his first visit, and the very first shot, he's overrun it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He should have understood that maybe the speed of the table were a little bit quicker, and maybe if he wins that first frame, the match isn't 7-2.
Yeah. I don't think it is. I'll agree with that. I think, you know, in your practice rack, I mean, I was watching Lee just having a knock, and you don't tend to, when you're practicing, you don't tend to try and drop anything in, do you, and get the pace of the table. You tend to go for the long pots. And really, you should be getting the pace of the table as opposed to trying to knock the balls in, long, full length of the table pots.
Yeah, I agree. I think people use a practice rack just to get their arm in.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit of a funny shot. And they sometimes don't use it to get used to the table as well.
Yeah. And from someone who's been in a European under-21 final, Mark, you'd expect him to maybe know that, really.
I'm sure he did, but I remember him when he came to play Tom Barley. He run a ball down every round to make sure the table were right, and he didn't do that today. So maybe he's not in the same mindset as he was back then.
No, maybe not. Wow.
He's had a bit of a touch with the middle jaw, but still, that's a fantastic shot.
I don't think there were any danger either way there, because he's played the red in such a way that if he didn't pot it, he were covering the bag, and Lee was still in a world of trouble.
Yep.
(8-2). Lee won't be happy. I can assure everyone of that. Lee will not be happy.
Yeah, once again, great mention to Pete Arundale, our ref today.
Yeah.
Doing a fantastic job so far.
Absolutely.
As we all expected of him. The fantastic referee.
Great guy as well as Pete, to be honest.
He's a fantastic guy. So we've seen Lee play around with his break a little bit,
and that one's not worked.
He actually played the cut break last time, Danny. He played the second ball down.
Yeah, I were at bar then, wasn't I?
He was.
Yeah.
So he's mixing and matching, which is sometimes a good thing, because that means he's analysing the situation, but you can also overanalyse it.
Of course you can. I mean, his first break were absolutely... You can't really get a better break, can you?
And yet he changed it the second time, third time around, so... Maybe Lee's overcritical of the break sometimes.
Maybe so. I mean, my break's pretty poor, but I tend to break from the same spot every time, because that's the only place I trust myself not putting the cue ball in the pocket.
By the looks of this, Danny, what Dean Britton's just put in, is that Dean Britton?
Yeah, I think it is Dean Britton, yeah.
Dean 0666, Dean Britton Tell you what, from the way it's looked so far here, Dean,
I don't think there'll be many queuing up to play him.
I think there might be one person who you know pretty well who'll queue up to play him.
Yeah, I'd say so. I said, so far that looks an half decent game, like.
By the sounds of it, there'll be a monster crowd and all. Yeah, just I'm sure you catch the drift, Dino.
Ooh. I'll tell you what though, Mark. He can still get these on reds. Right, so one shot down the rail. He's gone for the double. I don't get it. Now Lee Shepherd's got a chance. Lee's played a smart shot there. Someone's mentioned Temujin Dixon against Jules.
Tell you what, Danny, by the looks of it, that'll be a fantastic game.
Yeah. Jules has played a good shot.
Yeah, Jules has played that really well.
Yeah, so Lee's on his second visit here. Can just bump this out. Yep. He won't want it to come back there. Oh, it's okay, I suppose, but 10 beat Jules 6 months ago, did he? Right then. Rematch. To be honest, Mark, we're talking as if Jules has already won, and that's far from the case.
Yeah, I know. I did think that.
Lee's played a good shot there, giving himself a chance at these. But do you think the way it's gone so far, he might go for two here? Go for two shots?
Nah, I still think he's confident enough to go for him. It's just whether he'll get him.
Don't want to be straight.
The judge,
He's
1986 in the chat, knows his pool. Thames a bandit.
Certainly does. We're only for $2.50 a man, was it? Right. They never played.
Do you fancy it, Turpin?
Fancy the winner of this game? played that confidently, but he's played it too well.
To be fair, Danny, if you'd seen Jules can actually run a rack, 10 probably won't play him.
This is true.
Making life difficult for himself.
I think he's all right, Mark, because he can stun it back past the black.
He can, but he should never be there.
No, he shouldn't. He's played the shot before that far too hard. He's played it in such a way that he were never leaving the red if he missed the yellow, which is a good shot.
He's played it well, but
who is the judge? What's the judge's name? It's Joe Hutton. Is it Joe Hutton? Thought it was, yeah. Well, once this game's finished, we'll give the players a chance to obviously enjoy the money.
Yeah, of course. To be fair, I'm sure Jules won't mind again.
Yeah, I'm sure he won't.
It seems like a fair game up here.
It does, yeah.
I don't know. You know better than me, Danny. You know the players better than I do.
Hector Reaver, welcome to your world, son.
Hector Reaver,
welcome to my world.
This nice Euro million jackpot is 110 million pounds.
How much is that in euros? In Turkish lira, it's a lot.
Ah, Diva, I love it.
Eight-3, and really, Lee's never been within 5 when he's had a frame on the board, has he? He really could do with getting closer, because the longer he leaves it, Matt, obviously, the harder it gets. Lee will know that. Jules will know that.
For me, he needs to get back level before 12.
I don't know, because I think if he gets level by, even if he just has a good run a bit later on and gets level by sort of 14, 15, he's still level.
Yeah, no, you're probably right. But I mean, he's got to set himself a short-term goal, and he's got to sort of think, right, if I can win the next 3, 8-6.
If he can get to sort of 10-7, 10-8.
Hector Reaver in the chat. Sam's game. Sam was 10-0 in front early doors.
18-11.
Andy put a bit of a comeback in, but Sam managed to win 18-11 in the end.
I don't know if anybody fancies a watch of that, but I'll tell you what, I don't know I can't remember what score it was, but it was something
like 15-9 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, and I tell you what, you will never see a better finish in your life. Andy Cragg pulled out a finish. There were only 4 balls on the table, and he played 5 doubles.
It was mental. Yeah, that was ridiculous.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Me and Mark both just looked at each other every shot and just said, wow. I mean, to be honest, Mark, we could do something like that, a best finish compilation like we did with the because we've got Elliot Glover's 2-ball finish.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really think.
Nothing's beating Andy's. Nothing's beating Andy's.
No, that was ridiculous.
Cragg ain't a pool player. Is he a dominoes player? Someone's asked me to get him a game of dominoes. Who is Hector Reaver? I'd like to know. I don't like just usernames, Mark. I like to know who they are.
I know what you're saying, Paul. Or if he has 110 million on a lottery, he needs to share the love.
Yeah.
Hector Reaver.
H. Is it Harris?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Harris.
Or Harty.
Yeah.
Harris, yeah. All right, mate, how are you doing?
Yes, Harris. So you aren't 110 million at a lot, really.
We'll try not ban you this time. Played that very well, Mark.
Yeah, that's. I'm surprised he's got that in
Without hitting
clean.
the yellow.
Yeah.
This is still missable, Mark, because he can overcut this and hit the...
You can, especially with the rest.
I don't think he will miss it. I don't think he'll miss it, but it is missable. For the mere mortals among us. He hasn't missed it.
Not even touched the sides.
9-3. And sorry about that, folks. So, some guy just tried singing at the bar and got Jules' name wrong.
Yeah, Danny nearly
broke everything.
Broke shouting down the microphone there. So apologies for that.
Yeah, I agree with that, Jeff. What a very good finish that. Can anybody tell us if that was a break and run in the chat? Me and Mark are struggling here.
I think it was.
I think it might have been.
Jeff, can you shed any light?
In fact, Mark, I think it was, mate, yeah.
I'm going to put it on.
Yeah, put it on.
I think it was.
Oh, so Lee's made a ball now. And
that's a great break from Lee. He needs to not.
It is a. Yeah, it was. You have confirmed that for us?
120.
Yeah, I'll. There's a few people don't like no score, don't they?
I think it's all the mids.
Oh,
Midlands lads.
He's just played. I don't know what he's played.
Oh, he's played to land on it. I think he's got a shot, Danny.
Is he enough here?
No.
No. Yeah, Jeff, I wish both you and Max very best of luck in your game. I think.
Yeah, is that being live streamed anywhere?
It's at Leicester. I'm not sure if there's live stream. Jeff can probably shed some light on that. Or Tem. It'd be a very good watch, will that? I got asked by a few of the one of the North East lads, Martin Brunton, if I fancied going down, who were going to come and pick me up, but I was supposed to be on a stag do that week. Oh,
wow, that's the first sign of bad cue we've seen from Jules.
Yeah, that wasn't the best. Oh. Mark, Jules has made a mistake.
Oh, he needs that to slow up. That's the only place he doesn't have a shot.
Yep.
And there's no safety because of where the red is over the middle pocket. Unless he gets it touching the far jaw.
That is a tough ask.
Am I right in thinking that's the only shot?
Yeah, but he's in off.
He is enough, you're right. There is absolutely nothing he can do.
I can't believe he's done that.
Apart from come off the side rail above the yellow with right hand side and come back and try pot this one or swerve it. He's played my shot.
That is
off the side rail with side to pot it. 9-3 down. That's massive.
Yeah, that's kept him in the game at this moment in time, Mark.
Should never have been in that situation, but that'll give him a bigger boost than it would just dropping him in.
Yes, massive. That's one of the best shots I've seen on the stream so far.
Yeah, that's a fantastic shot.
I'm tapping the table at that one, Mark. That was a fantastic shot. There you go, Mark. Night Dragon 12. Show his appreciation.
Show the love. Who are you, Night Dragon 12? Who's Night Dragon 12?
I have no idea. But thanks very much.
Yeah, cheers for the comments, mate. It's always makes it a nice little bonus for everyone to get a nice little comments like that. Cheers.
A blast from the past. Not one of these.
I don't know. I know too many people in the pool world.
We don't like people who's just going to be anonymous. We're
all like. Blast from the past.
Sheppy's missed. Preston Bombay Blizzard. Is it what's his face?
I know about 50 people from Preston.
Bombay Blizzard. Who's
ban him.
No,
might do Harris.
The lad that always try to get to play Sandwich Start. What's his name? Craig Day's mate.
Nishant Barrett.
Yeah. Is it Nish Barrow?
Barrett.
Oh well, Barrow. Tomato. Yes. Oh, Jules, what? That's Sheppy. He'll be happy with that, will Shep?
Doing well, pal. Going awesome. Great atmosphere in here.
I think saying my pile's better in 5 grand in 50 votes. Not today, but I can't remember who it was. I played a big match for about 5 grand. Bowery. I won't play Bowery now. He's too much of a good player, he's Bowery. When we played England to go over, we got on Mars. I won't play Bowery anyways. Who's on what?
Sheppy's on the other screen.
One at Sky Sports channel. Sky Sports. You on Sky? No, it's on other channel.
Money's bopping away to a bit of sigh.
Randy just goes, green beer, collect our past like you 2-3 beers. Randy coming back up. I bet he does. Yeah, that's what
Is that Nosco? That Nosco on there?
Stefan and Snail playing top. Where's your pal? Where's your pal?
Oh, he's giving him 2 shots, Mark, and he's not potted his yellow. That's a good shot there from Lee. That's a good shot there from Lee.
Tomorrow they'll all gone down well good. Lay 'em all. Just let 'em rise.
Is this the first time he's been within 4 frames? It is, Mark, and Jules made a bit of a mistake there. I know you weren't watching, but he tried. He played the deliberate foul to pot Lee's yellow over the pocket and put Lee's yellow on top of his red, and he didn't actually pot his yellow. So he gave Lee a great chance to just drop them in. So 9-5. Lee will be ruining the chances now. He'll be ruining the missed chances that he had.
It were hexing today. Every race were over 2.5 miles.
Yeah, Jeff, I agree with you, mate. I think it is a short race for 5k, but here at Morley, mate, the players choose how much they want, how much they want to play for, when they want to play, and what race. So that's what they've chosen. Nothing to do with myself and Mark. They chose to play to 18. So all they asked for was a referee. Wow. Yes, it's the 31st of August. Yep, they're playing for 10,000. 10 Dixon's playing winner.
He just doesn't know it yet.
Yeah, he just doesn't know it yet, yeah. It's another game I can't wait for, Mark.
Yeah, that's going to be a contender for the best match ever on our stream.
Oh, yeah. And if anybody's interested, Mark will give you the what's the YouTube page. We've got a YouTube page, all the games that we've had on in the last few months, and we've got a trailer for that game.
If you go on YouTube and just search in the search box Morley Pool, our channel will be on the top of the list.
And there's a promo for it.
There's a promo videos. There's videos of Mick Hill's money matches. Yeah. There's videos of all the videos of the money matches. All go on there.
Sheppy's gone yellows. I expected him to go reds there. Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with you, Jeff. I'm surprised they didn't want to play. I'm surprised they didn't want to play for a longer race, but what can you do if they want to play that? Sound. And thanks for the good comments. I've got to give Mark all credit for the setup. Mark's the tech guy. Oh wow, that's a great shot. Oh my word! Oh my word!
As you saw Pete Arundel right over that. Fantastic shot.
That was a great shot.
Pete were all over that like a cheap suit.
Like white on rice.
Like a tramp on chips.
Like a tramp on Jersey chips. Chips with queso.
Doppel queso.
Doppel queso. Pommes fritas. Oh. How's Sheppy's luck here?
Oh, I don't think it's great. I think he can
Jack Whalen, yeah. Lee Anderson's playing Jack Whalen.
I think he can get to the red to the top left bag, don't you, Danny?
I think he can. Interesting. Yeah, I agree. Interesting. Oh, wow.
I think that's what you can call chucking one in.
That is.
The speed of this match has all of a sudden changed these past 2 or 3 frames.
Yeah, that's. For once, I am speechless.
That doesn't happen often, folks. Trust me on that one.
Oh. Someone's saying their house we're closer.
Danny's been on closer holidays and he was 4,000 miles away last week.
Ah. Yeah. Do you like me tan anyway, Mark? What do you reckon?
Nah, it's terrible.
Terrible.
Mine's better.
Lonnie's little. If you put you in water, Mark, there'll be fish chasing you like a spinner.
Not eyes that painted on other than
Giggity.
Not Meadowood. Yeah, I think I agree with Jeff in the chat that if Sheppy does get back close, it's going to be tough for Jules.
Yeah. Yeah, because if Sheppy gets on a roll, Mark, he hasn't played his best. I'll admit that he hasn't played anywhere near, has he?
No, he hasn't. No.
And he's 9-5. He's in the game.
Yeah, he's well and truly in the game. No danger.
Yes, mate. Anybody can play. You can come to Morley and play whenever you like, as long as Lunny's available to do stream, and because obviously he's got competitions and stuff at 9-ball himself.
Animal.
Because he's an animal. But yeah, anybody can play, pal.
Cater for all standards and abilities here at Morley. We are diverse.
Yeah, even I've had a game.
Yeah, well, that just shows.
That does just show.
Both ends of the spectrum.
And I won. Jesus, I've won one.
Yeah, well, that definitely shows.
And I'm cack.
Affirmative.
Giggity.
Fantastic shot from Jules, but I don't quite think he's on that, Danny. Do you want to try the side camera?
I think he's on the one in the middle. And on the one in the middle, I don't think it's a... I don't think it's a problem. He can hold for it, if you ask me. And he doesn't have to do anything with the black, does he? Because it dropped in. So.
We don't want to be awkward bridging.
I tell you what, Mark, in the last frame or two, Jules is he started. I mean, the one he missed in this frame was a twitch, without a doubt. That was just a poor shot.
Yeah, I think he's got to try get this out of his brain as quickly as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. He's dropped off a couple of gears, hasn't he? That's a lovely shot from Sheppy.
It might sound a bit strange to say, but I think Sheppy's slowed him down.
Yeah.
And I know you wouldn't expect a player likely to be slowing anyone down, but I think he's. Do you know what I mean? I think he's dictating the pace a little bit more now.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think, in my opinion, he's realised he's not playing his best. So he's got to say, right, well, I've got to stop making the mistakes that I'm making, and I've got to make sure Jules isn't just getting 6, 7 drop-ins.
Yeah, well, that's what he's had, isn't it? Really, that's
of course it is.
He has had drop-ins when he came to the table, especially like the first 6 frames.
Yeah, Lee's massive favourite for this one now. That's a lovely shot.
A two-way shot, great shot, played it well, and now struggle to see how Jules can win this frame.
Yeah, because Lee's got so many balls that even if Jules gets one out or hits these, that he can pop the one over the pocket and he can come down. He's got 3 or 4 balls that can be snookered behind.
Only one winner if Shep plays percentages, then who's that? By the way he said that, it's Sheppy.
Yeah, I think he means Sheppy.
Is Jules an out-and-out potter?
I went in the toilet earlier, Mark, and I heard someone say that.
Yeah, have some riveting conversations in the toilet.
That's a clever shot, is that?
Nah, it's not really a shot that's ever going to change the frame, in my opinion.
No, I think
Sheppy's just going to play the yellow that he's nearest to.
And get it out.
And just get it out there straight away. Well, he's not playing it now, but he can play the double on the black. He can save his 2 to the black and do it that way. So
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Potability 147 in the chat, who says he just needs to get closer and start asking some questions of him. I think he's 100% right. I just think he just needs to keep plodding away and just to say to Jules, look, I ain't just going to give you it on a plate.
I'm not rolling over. No way. And for 2.5 grand, man.
He's done that. These past few frames.
He certainly has, Mark. And that's a lovely shot.
Played that well.
And now he's got 2 shots on. He doesn't even have to try and pot this, does he?
No, he's not gonna. He would never try to pot that. Now Ploppins.
You can hear the referee calling everything. Come round off a couple of rails now, but it should be absolutely fine.
That's perfect.
Yep, absolutely perfect. 9-6 Mark, and at 5-0 down, Sheppy will be ecstatic with this. Yep.
Sheppy looking over to his fans there and just giving him a little bit of a G up. Yeah, that was good. He knows he's well and truly back in this game now.
Absolutely, and that's the first time I've really heard his fans, Mark. He has brought a few with him today.
He has.
But yeah, that's the first time they've been noisy, which is understandable, being 5-0 down. And Jules' fans responding, kinda. Hey, we do love it. We do love it. Just like to say thanks very much to Nish. It's pretty much, it is just me and Mark who've sorted it, to be honest. We just thought, well, we'd do something to get people coming in club, get games back on, because when we were young uns, Mark, this club were where everybody wanted to play, wasn't it?
Nah, this I remember when I were probably 12 or 13 coming in here and watched Mark Selby played Ronan McCarthy.
For what? How much was that?
I think it was like 20 grand or something.
22k, wasn't it?
Something like that, yeah. Back then, this was the place, and I think it's on its way back to being the place.
Yeah, I'd say so. I remember coming in to play tournaments, when I first started playing the game, Mark, when I was sort of 18 years old, and you couldn't come to a tournament in here that didn't have Mick, Gareth, Mick, Daz, Chris Mellin, Kev Barton, and and that's how we want it. Who's Potability 147? What's your name?
It's somewhat Riley. Don't know what Riley. Justin Riley.
Justin Riley. I was thinking that's the only Riley I.
Didn't he beat me at Reeton the gate? Can't. Yeah, it might be him. I don't know.
Can't beat you at Reeton. You're a machine.
No, I am, but I didn't play well that day. Yeah, I think it is Justin Riley. Is that Justin Riley? I think that's right.
Paul Riley.
Paul Riley. Who's Paul Riley?
Not a clue.
Never heard of you. Sorry, Paul.
That's great to hear, mate. You put me in touch with me or Mark. Not a problem. We'll find him some games, pal.
Danny's your man, pal. Honestly, Danny is the man in the country to set up money matches. There's no doubt about it. You give Danny, you tell Danny who you've played, how much for, when it was, who won. He will get you a game. Simple.
So yeah,
the guy's a machine at arranging cash games.
You don't get Whelan versus Anderson by not being a machine, do you?
Nah, that's a good game to acquire, Mr. Byrne. And I just do the geeky stuff.
I'll do for me. Which is a bit of a shame, really, because we've got a few games on 27th of July when Craig Day's actually playing, and Lonnie's not here, so I've got to do everything. Bugger. And I'm playing myself as well for a grand, so under a bit of a pressure there that day to get everything sorted.
No danger, Danny.
I don't have a clue what I'm doing, so Lonnie's gonna set it all up for me and just bugger off and play golf that day.
Proper game, pal.
Needs to get this. That's a good shot, Mark. That's a good shot.
Well, the only stumbling block now, Danny, in this frame is the does the red pass the yellow?
If Nathan can move, then maybe. Oh Jesus, it's close.
Close. Well, I was going to say the only stumbling block is the red on the right hand side, but if that's close, then that could be an issue as well.
Has he got an angle now to get that out? Maybe. Or is he? It must pass it then, Mark.
I can't remember if it's this week or next week or to be confident.
He's played that well.
Nice finish from Jules in the end.
Jules stops a mini rock there, Mark.
Yeah, if Sheppy had got that game, had got that frame, he puts himself in a fantastic position in the match.
Yeah.
From what were they 5-0 down?
He was
back to 9-7. So yeah, good little win of the frame for Jules. Crucial in the status of the match, really. It could prove to be.
It could prove to be a massive frame, that. Oh, thought Lee were going off the table there, but he's managed the ball. He'll be a bit disappointed he's not got an easier shot on yellows.
Yeah, yellows are the colour, I think. Although, having said that, the red passes the yellow into the bottom right as we look, and all the reds go. If you can play the plant first shot up the rail, will that easily go?
But what about the two on the rail?
The two on the rail pass into the pocket where the yellow is. Oh no, they don't.
He needs to get on the one up the nearest to white as soon as possible, really. You don't want to be leaving that till late on. Played that well. Cued that well too. Think about playing that one now, Mark. If it goes, which I think it does go. Don't think he's going to be too pleased at the position he's in. Definitely not now. Definitely not now.
I think that passes Danny, doesn't it?
Passes, mate, but yeah, that's got to have to be an
have to play with a lot of
amazing
left,
shot. And the last thing he wanted, Mark, was to leave it on a cushion.
Yeah, all Jules is going to do now is play red into the top left and
smash him up.
Knock the two reds out, and then it should be a good frame over.
Yeah, they were never an easy finish. He's not playing that, Mark. Yeah, I'll agree with that, Jeff. It was a bit of suicide, to be fair. The funny thing is here, Mark, like, Sheppy's gone game here, and the last two or three frames before the one that he just lost, like, he got back into the game by slowing it down and, you know, just playing a bit of simple pool. And now he's really putting himself under pressure again. Wow.
Well, dear, that is.
That's it.
To be fair, he's got lucky he's come that far.
Yeah, he's left the double.
You can just drop it in the side. If he hadn't come that far and he landed halfway between.
I won't fancy we dropping this inside. I'll be going for double here.
Nah, yeah, I'm not doubling this. I'm dropping this in. Double kissed it. Slightly double kissed, I think, did that.
I didn't say that. I'm not sure it did, but he's missed it. Oh, he's thrown that one in. He's not played that with any conviction.
No, for me, you've got to sort of punch that in.
Yeah.
Do you think that's
I think he's cutting that in middle. Yeah.
come round off 4 rails?
Yes.
Maybe even 5.
Yeah, I would say no. He's not then. I think the problem here, Mark, is if he leaves this a bit too far to the low side here, then he can just come off the rail.
Bit of swerve, and you've got this, haven't you? He's done well because he's left it tight on the rail.
He has.
But you can still swerve this, can't you?
I think you can. Yeah. It's a big shot, this, Mark. 11-6, 10-7.
The better shot there could have possibly been to leave the white on top of the yellow, as opposed to knocking the yellow up the table. Leave the white on top of the yellow.
Maybe so. Well, we'll see what he gets in. There you go.
It's double kissed.
And there's the problem, Mark.
Yeah, he's had a massive roll of fortune there. Double kissed it in.
Yeah, Lee's just walked past and give us a quick look in the commentary box as if to say, "Wow, I can't believe that."
Yeah. He weren't too happy with that. Players are just having a quick break now, so we'll be back with you shortly. Right, we're back underway. So a dry break from Jules gives Lee a decent opportunity, but he's not played the greatest first shots. The Reds look okay, apart from the possibly one in the middle of the table to the right of the yellow. It's only real problem ball. And he's in the middle of nowhere really there. Still got a shot to the middle. I expect him to come through the gap of the yellow and the black here for a choice or two. That's exactly what he's done. He's landed a little bit close to that red anyway, but there. Now he's got a tough shot. He's going to have to play the one into the top left-hand pocket. Not going to be easy bridging over that red. Big shot this. I stayed down on the queue for a while there. So Jules with another chance to go 12-6 in front. Who's Anthony Greaves who thinks in it? Do you play pool? Oh, come on our stream and start slagging down us commentators, pal.
Right then.
Who's the, yeah, look at this geezer in chat. Anthony Greaves. He thinks he's a queen, that guy. This geezer.
Who are you, Anthony Greaves? Go away, son.
Any chance of some better commentators?
Nope. He's not hit it hard enough. He's not hit it hard enough.
Why has he not come one rail, two rails? He could even on one rail.
Just play it one rail. I'd play that one rail and just sort of up and down ones. That's not the best.
That's a terrible shot. He's gonna have to play the top one now, and he's gonna have to spin it in with loads of bottom right to kill the angle.
Yeah, that's poor from both players there. Anthony Greaves. I don't know who you are, but you're talking rubbish, kid.
You look like our commentator, don't watch.
Oh, he's gone wrong side of it. Jesus Christ.
You had to play the one at the top there.
I don't think Lee, if Lee watches this back, he'll be absolutely appalled at the way he's played. I think he's played the right shot there, Matt. He's just he's not put it over the bag. I think he was just trying to put it over the bag, but it's not worked.
Jules just play the one next to the black, just drop onto it, I think. Covered it with the yellow, has he?
Yeah, he has.
No, he hasn't. Can see an edge. I'm not sure if he can get to the angle of the double. I don't think he can, but he's got a chance at the cut. I mean, if you see from that angle, it is cuttable. It's thin, but it is cuttable. If he can play the double, obviously he will. And he has. Wow, nailed it.
You can see a fist pump from Sheppy there.
Sheppy, yeah.
That's probably the biggest pressure shot he's had, apart from the one where he's played the swerve off the cushion and cut it back. But yeah, that were a very good shot.
That's a big frame, Danny. And this could quite easily, at the moment, be 9-all.
Yeah, absolutely. Just think, Mark, if Lee hadn't started as badly as he did, he's 11-7 up.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh no, it's 9-all minimum if Lee hasn't made the couple of mistakes early doors. Don't get me wrong. Jules took every finish that Lee gave him. Larger than normal, these pockets. No, they've tightened up a lot. They're now normal size pockets, I'd say. They used to be quite generous because it's still a brand new table, but it's been in now a few months. It's only had the money games on it. No one practices on it, so because it's been played in a little bit, it has tightened up. But yeah, it is a fantastic table. Could do with the ball. Oh, knocking down.
Dry break, but he hasn't really left anything easy to start with.
No, nothing easy to speak of. Early doors here. There's the top yellow next to the red. Does that? Can he drop that?
I think it does.
Anthony Greaves is not his real name. He's never.
I'm not being funny, right? But hello, Anthony Greaves in the chat. You are coming on our stream, in our chat. Everyone else is happy as Larry, watching the poll, having a bit of fun, having a bit of banter, and you're chirping off like a good one because you're behind a keyboard. Is he not?
He is, yes.
So
give us your real name, son.
Yeah.
And then we'll tell you if you've got the right to start chirping. If your name's Chris Mellin, Darren Apple and Gareth Potts, then you've got the right to start chirping. If it's not, then shut up.
Boom. That's the ticket.
And yeah, I'll agree with Jeff Campbell. No matter what stream you're watching, the pockets look big. But when you're playing, different story.
If he's Mr. Bean, I'll let him off.
Oh yeah, if he's Rowan Atkinson, then yeah. He's a legend, that kid.
Oh dear.
Oh, mate, think about it.
I'd like to know why we're amateurs, Mark. We're pretty much calling every shot.
We're just terrible, Danny.
He must be watching. He must have been watching a different stream too much.
He must have been watching a mirror. Ha, giggity.
One good job. You don't want to hit the red though on the way around.
That's true. Ooh, he nearly did.
No, he's okay there. He's okay. He's special. Yeah, I tell you what, Mark, that's true. The pockets will tighten up if it gets close. Big time.
Well, yeah, they'll look tight. That's a good shot.
That's a lovely shot. We're both tapping the table here.
Yeah, nice shot. Crucial for him as well.
Massive. Someone shouted out in the crowd there. Jules got up. Smart move.
Yeah, smart.
You're getting banned, kid. Goodbye. Anthony Greaves, you have left the building. Cheerio.
Hold on. It hasn't loaded yet.
Just before you ban him, Mark, can I just say something?
Yep.
Bell end. First and last swear word of the day. Well, first.
The chat's not working now.
Ah, bugger.
Hold on.
All right, you got comments or?
I missed off that last frame, sorry.
Is the chat not working for you, Mark?
No.
Bugger.
Someone just messaged me saying they can't get on the chat as well, so looks like it's a chat issue. He's struggling a bit here, Danny.
And again, I can't see Jules missing these, Mark. Thank you very much, Work Surface.
Yeah, cheers to everyone in the chat who's saying the stream's great. I'm just going to ban. I'm just going to ban Anthony Greaves. Hold on.
Yep.
Oh, timeout. Why have I given him timeout? Oh, I've given him a timeout instead. Get out, naughty step.
Yeah, naughty step, kid.
There we go. He's gone. Ta-da!
Said it. Tell you what, I love banter as much as next guy, but I'm not having no one hiding behind a username, Mark. I can't be, but I've not got time for that.
No, there's no point coming on here, slagging us down for doing what everyone else is saying is a great job, and then not even telling us who you are.
Do you know what, Mark? If he tells me who he is and he starts slagging us off, I'll have banter with him.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Right.
Oh, someone's saying that's his actual name.
You still don't mean I know who he is.
True.
Would he come in here and said your stream's crap? No, he won't. He's only doing it because he's behind the screen. Anyway,
anywho,
there's no point coming on here and telling us the stream's rubbish when everyone else is saying it's good. You don't deserve to watch.
No point at all.
Alright, we'll tell him to come then. Christ. I don't really care what any of you in the chat think. It's just the fact that why come on our chat and tell us that
if it's
our
rubbish,
stream's
don't
rubbish.
watch it.
Just leave. Alright, well, where is it then? If he stood at Bowie, he has an iPhone, come on. It's just crazy. I'd fail to comprehend why someone would come on the stream and then slag it off. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think, Mark, I've not watched a bad stream yet, mate. Have you? I don't care where I'm watching it or which club I'm watching it at. I haven't watched a bad stream yet because anybody who's doing it is doing good foot game. Simple as that.
Exactly. Alright, well, if you don't like the commentary, turn the sound off. See, it's not difficult. You don't have to complain about it.
Absolutely.
Don't mind constructive criticism, but that's not constructive, is it?
It's just been a bit of a knob, isn't it?
Anyway, let's get back to the poll.
Yeah.
13-7.
It's better than Sky's coverage of the Masters. Jules on yellows and... Oh, I think it just goes. Tell you what, Mark, Sheppy's in a bit of trouble here, mate.
Yeah, it's looking like it could be 14-7 here. And I think the black passes into the bottom left-hand corner, so the only trouble ball then is the yellow that's next to the two reds over the middle.
Yeah, I'll agree with Jake. Is that Jake Newlove? Yeah,
that's
I would agree with that, mate. He really needs to get, because I mean he needs to beat him now 11-5, and that's very, very tough. The way Jules is playing, I think early on, a little bit earlier on, Sheppy sort of slowed him down a bit. Like you mentioned, Mark, and it started working, didn't it?
It did, yeah. He played a more measured game rather than just going all out for a finish.
Yeah, rather than going for everything. And then he reverted back to going for everything because he got a couple of frames on board and he got a bit more confidence. But it's all well and good getting a little bit more confidence. Oh, wow, that's a lovely shot. And I'll tell you what,
fantastic shot.
If he can run these out, Mark, that will give him some confidence, lad.
Without doubt, yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready for Vary, yeah. To be honest, I'm told he's better than Jason Taggart, so I'm probably going to need some start. I was ready for Adam Bailey this week. Unfortunately, he had some bad news, so he couldn't play, which, I've no problem with that at all. I wish him all the best. Then I was put in to play Lee Spate. Craig Dixon said there was a possible game with Lee Spate. And then Lee couldn't play next Friday, which was unfortunate. And then I was asked to play on Friday the 5th of July, which is a no-go. I'm not playing at 4:30 on a Friday. But yeah, I'm ready for Dale. World rules, which are my rules, to be fair.
Nico Scunny, in reply to you, next date for Morley Tour is 20th of July.
Is it the 20th?
Yes.
I was going to say 18th.
Well, he's hampered.
And who are you, pal? sorry, it's coming up as just a long number 2.
23rd of the 8th, 1984.
Yeah, that one.
No. If he hadn't left himself hampered there, that's a fairly simple shot, but he's been a bit unlucky to land directly over the yellow. An inch either way and it'd have been all right.
Lieutenant, yeah. You play Marco out on the 5th of July. 1,200 a man.
Yeah, Saturday, July the 20th.
Yeah, good luck with that, mate. Good luck against Marco. Marco's a top lad, to be fair. Came here and beat me, the little bugger.
Monster shot at Hill.
It was a monster shot at Hill. I've no problem at all with the shot that he played. It was a fantastic shot to get out of the snooker and pot the second last yellow. Yeah, there's talk of me playing Lee Spate home and away, but
he's landed 2 straight on that, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so. There's talk of me against Lee Spate home and away, which I've no problem with. It's just getting.
Does that top yellow of the 2 pass into the opposite corner? Looks like it does.
It must do,
but he's the wrong side of this now. He wants to be bottom side of it, so he's
going to just put it over at bag, innit?
It should do, yeah.
He's got to just put this over at bag.
Post about the 2 shots. Nope. Didn't see that.
He's popped it.
Oh, yeah. Played it well.
It's black going up and down here, Mark, would you say?
By the looks of it, he's just going to blast it. Off the rail with a little bit left hand side and just hit it hard. He's playing to make it in the middle, but
no. He's had a little bit of fortune.
It could have been worse.
It could have been a lot worse.
Could screw in off in the side. Could not get far enough or anything.
Oh.
He'll just be tapping behind this, Danny, I think.
Yeah.
But by doing that, you're not in any way promoting the yellow. So if Sheppy does it, he's still going to have a tough shot. Yeah, we remember when Jules didn't hit a cushion. What about that? Because Sheppy did obviously take over and ended up
he got 2
missing,
shots.
didn't he?
Yeah, he got 2 shots, didn't
he? Yeah.
He might be going for this. No, he's played that well.
No, he hasn't.
Can you see it?
You can see that, Danny. Oof. It's thin. It is very thin.
Oh.
But it's a shot.
Well, he's getting down quickly, Mark, so he fancies it. Played it too hard. No, he hasn't. He's played that okay. I'm sure he took 2, didn't he, Mark?
Yeah, he definitely did.
We've got a ref.
He definitely did, because he played the first shot. He played the red on and off the rail, and he landed dodgy angle. And
yes,
then he
did,
played the red into the bottom right hand corner and kissed into the yellow.
Yeah, he did.
And didn't land on the top red.
Yeah, Mark's right. He did take 2. I'll tell you what, Jules will not be happy about that one.
No, he will
he's not done.
No pressure on this shot neither, because even if he misses it, he's going to be unlucky to leave it.
Absolutely. Lovely shot. Needs a nice flick there. 13-8.
For me, Lee needs to probably win the next 3 now.
He could do with a few on the bounce. Just a quick word for our mate Tom Barley. He's got a competition coming up at Q World Grimsby. I'm not sure of the date. It's 2 groups of 8. It's £100 a man. There's 2 places left, I think, maybe 2 or 3. So if you're interested, add Tom Barley on Facebook, and yeah, get yourself in. Some very good names in the tournament, so if you're not a fantastic player, I wouldn't recommend entering. It's on the 4th of August, I'm told. See our lasses on telly again, Mark. Oh, she is. Dicko Scunny. If a player takes a shot out of turn, it's 2 shots. Simple as that, mate. Because for all the player coming to the table notes, you know, he could just be going to get a drink or something. If he takes his shot out of turn.
It depends. If you don't notice, you don't notice, do you?
Well, no. I mean, yeah. If you notice it, then it's 2 shots. If you don't notice it, you carry on. I mean, have we not had that in one of the recent games, Mark, where someone didn't take 2 shots?
Yeah, but I don't think they noticed, did they?
No, they didn't notice, did they? And we didn't even notice.
No, we didn't. Might not. No, of course it's a foul. You can do whatever you want while you're at the table. You don't have to be physically at the table. You can go back to your chair and take a drink or anything.
You see it at snooker. They go back to sort the tip out,
yeah,
get a towel, get a drink. Yeah, they don't. You're not leaving the table, are you? You just.
So is he now asking us and telling us? Is that what he's saying? Dicko Scunny, ask us a question and then telling us that you
Tell
do.
us answer. I don't know, mate. Have a look.
No,
get
honestly.
on WEPF website and get on rules, kid.
Yeah, if you have got a shot clock, yeah, but if you haven't got a shot clock,
yeah,
then you're at the table until you've missed twice in that instance.
Yeah, I'd say that's right. Yeah, I think he could have done with bumping off the cushion a bit there.
Oh,
he's gone too far. He's gone too far.
He's all right. He's perfect.
Yeah, that's rattled a bit, hasn't it? Oof. And he's back within form. That's a lovely finish. Was that a break and dish, Mark?
Yep, it was.
1 second. And find out who's. I think Lee stood up, so. Just hold on. No, I'm told it isn't in the chat, so. Thanks very much, lads.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know. I thought it was for some reason.
I think because we're commentating, Mark, and we're not just sat watching it at home, where, we're not following it too much. We're following the good shots, but we're not sort of following everything on it.
Yeah, it's the lead to break now.
Is that him gone in off?
Jules fans cheering for the in off there, which is a bit rowdy like, but
Thames watching happy feet. Not sure I'd be going this way, Mark. Oh, well, he's played that to be. He's played that to perfection.
Not being funny work surface, but I ain't going to tell him otherwise. There's a few more of them than there is us.
Yep, absolutely.
I suppose when you're playing for big money and they're all coming here boozing, you're something you've got to contend with, innit?
Of course. Yes, George Greaves, you can get a game on here if you like.
George Greaves. I was like, well, we obviously won't commentate because we're not good enough for you.
You're not allowed to wear your shell suits, though, I'm told.
Yeah, no shell suits. Yeah.
This has been a lovely finish, Mark. No. Yeah.
It's getting harder for Sheppy.
That first shot he played there, Mark, to develop the yellow were lovely.
Can you even understand the word they're saying? I don't know about
singing,
you, but I can't understand the word
that loving
they're saying.
feeling.
They're all that drunk. I can't understand.
I can understand that. Tell you what, Mark, if Jules watches this back, I'd just like to say what a beautiful comb over he's got. That is an exceptional version of a Prince Charles comb over.
No chance, Dicko, scun it. Not a prayer pong. Get better odds than that at bookies.
Look at that for a username. I'll tell you what, that's a shot. If it stuns off this. plays right onto red. Yeah, maybe he should, Bob Jackson. I think you might be right. That's the shot I mentioned.
Spotted it.
He probably didn't want it in. That's a lovely shot.
I hate to say it, Danny, but it's not looking good for Sheppey.
No, it's not looking good, mate. Jules is a cracking Qist, isn't he?
Yeah, he's great.
And it has to be said.
That break and run.
Yes. Yes. I think it was, Mark. Stefan Rasidi in the house. Yeah, he's looking confident, is Jules. He's not missing anything.
The signs aren't great for Sheppey at the moment.
No.
They'll need to really pull something out of the bag to get back into this match.
He's going to have to play better than he's ever played before, Mark. Cut break again.
Death ball, last ball rolling goes in.
Yeah, absolutely.
The split's not bad.
I'm going to agree with that comment. He's got to win the next 3 or 4, and
yep, at least.
Jules doesn't look to me like the sort of player who's going to twitch under pressure when he gets close to the finish line. What do you mean, what category are these in? There's no categories. We don't do categories. They're just two very good players and they wanted to play each other, so job done. Ha! Leopards. This is better from Lee. Needs a few more of these though. We don't do categories. Basically, people come to me and ask for games, and I'll try and match them up with someone who's a similar standard of them. Oh. Oops, put that on the wrong one there. Lee Shepherd's first break and dish of the match. Yeah, Luke, no categories, mate. Basically, like I say, people ask me for a game. Who do I think's good, and I find out who's after a game, and then I'll try and match them up fairly. And well, to be honest, some of the games obviously they look unfair, but I can promise you we've never had an unfair game on yet. All the players that we get on, they're all of a similar standard, but obviously it's all on the day we pull. So if one of the players doesn't turn up, I mean, Lee's not really turned up today. He's took out a couple of good finishes, but he's not turned up, not played his best, and Jules has obviously punished him every mistake he's made. But on another day, Lee can turn up, play really well. My name is Danny Byrne, Byrne.
Hill v Gabe's not exactly a good comparison, because Gabe knew he couldn't win. That's the difference. We didn't match that game up.
Gabe asked Mick for that game. But if you want to, if you're looking at games or you're after a game, get on Facebook. Search for Morley International Money Games. I'll add you to the group. Add yourself, I'll add you, and then if if you're interested in a game, post in the group. If you're looking for a game, tell us recent results, who you've beat, who you've played and maybe lost to, and obviously I'll try and match you up. Not a problem. Oh,
That's the first ball we've seen him miss in a while, Danny.
yes, Mark, and it's still an open table. Good lad. Ninja Junkie, what's your name, pal? So I'll know when it's you that's added yourself to the group. And where are you from as well? Yeah, Lee's played the Ninja. That's his name. There you go.
I don't understand why people are so reluctant to give us names on here.
Yes, Simon, I would agree. But he hasn't played well today. He will openly admit that himself, I'm sure. Sam won. Sam beat Andy Cragg. 18-11, Mark?
18-11, yeah. From 10-0 up.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a bit of Cascada on telly, so I'm going to shut up for a minute and touch myself. Lonnie's already doing that. You can hear Sheppy's bird. Come on.
I don't want to even try to do a northern eastern accent.
Come on, pet. Why I, Bonnie Mara?
Why I put the balls, man?
Pot the balls, pet.
Jeff Campbell, known him as Ninja for 8 years. Only know him as Ninja.
One good shot from Lee here, Matt. Just clip this in thin.
As long as you miss the red, if you get close to the red on the way back. Nice coming around. That's just as good.
So it's a good shot. Lee's taken the last two, Mark, and well, he took them out well.
He did, and he's still in with a chance in this match.
He is, but he needs to take another two quickly.
The next two at least, yeah. The next two at least, I reckon.
Yeah. I have not. No, I didn't even tell him. I didn't tell him, Simon. To be fair, he were drunk. He wouldn't have noticed. He's coming back for poker though tonight, so I might pay him then.
Rivett Jones back on, Danny.
Bit more bingo players. Odds, yeah, I'll give you 30 to 1 on that. Minimum bet $1 million.
15-11. Cup break again, Danny. No ball this time.
No ball.
That's the trouble with being this far. It's this far in. It's tough to not make mistakes because you know you can't afford to make mistakes.
Yeah. Stefan Racide is in the house for the his game this evening. Brought a fair few fans with him too. Good bit of support for Steph. No, the game's not over at all, Greaves. I think Lee's just got to stop making mistakes. Game's never over till it's over. 16-11 is a massive deficit to come back from though if he takes these out. Yeah, Simon, there's a fair few in, mate. There's 30 or 40 in here. I haven't backed any of them, mate. I can't see Mark. Who's at the table?
Jules.
Jules is at the table. Looks like he's on yellows. many viewers do we normally get? Depends on the game. It's as simple as that.
It totally depends on the game. I mean, on average, for any given person, it's probably about 50.
50, 60, yeah.
But when you get games similar to this, it's usually 130 plus.
A game like this will always draw in more than 100 viewers because obviously a lot of people who might
standard and the amount of money as well.
Yeah, and a lot of people who might not be able to make it will have money on the players.
Yeah.
Come on, Jules.
Wow.
It's close. Oh dear.
I think Shep is still favourite for the frame. Stefan Racidi says he's going to have 8 Budweisers before he plays. And a big fat Jaeger bomb. Well, he asked for a bum. I said Jaeger bomb, but... Sheppy's just gone second favourite, Mark.
Yeah, he has. So, he never really knew where the red were going there. He just tried to play it around off 3 rails, but there were 2 yellows in the way.
Well, one shot here, Mark.
Yeah, he's got to get this in off the yellow, hasn't he? This is far, far from easy.
Yeah, absolutely. If he knocks this in. Which he has. Oh, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
That's as good as you can hit it, Danny, I'm afraid. That's as good as you can hit it.
Yeah.
That mustn't have gone if it... You can't hit it any better than that.
No. I think if he's spotting that, he had to hit it a little bit harder to get on the other red.
Might have to force this, Danny. This is missable if you're whacking it. Got a bit of a dodgy angle here.
No thanks, Mr. Greaves. I've been told you're a good player. So, nope. And you can't be on about me because you spelt my name wrong.
It's missable if you're whacking it this, Donny.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. What a fantastic shot.
Viewed it like a dream, and he's got an angle.
Wonderful shot, that. Worthy winning any frame.
Go on!
He's on the hill.
He is indeed. No, he's not. That's 16 mark. He's not on the hill.
Oh, sorry, yeah. One away from the hill. Big break that.
Yep. And I think Jules will probably take these out, Mark.
The Reds look absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Ploppings out there.
The lad who's got a grand on Jules will be happy, won't he?
Can't see any stumbling blocks here, Danny. Should be on the hill.
It should be indeed, Mark, yeah. Drop, 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 drop. There's absolutely nothing stopping him here. Our lass is on telly again, lad.
Again?
Jesus, her mate's that bad either. She's getting some coverage, is hard in her. Mark, I think you can say that's Jules on the hill.
He's on the hill.
And a break dish to get there. I'm just going to nip to the toilet before the start of the last frame. Possible last frame, sorry.
That's a start for the match, that. 4 break runs for Jules and just the one for Sheppey, and that came recently, so. Lee breaking to save the match. And it's dry. First chance. Good first shot, freed everything up, didn't he? Proper chance this now. Great shot to develop that off the rail so he could get back down for the two. If he gets on the one to the middle here, it's game over. Yeah, it's perfect. Cue ball on a string. One good pot down the rail and it's game over. Well, he just needs to leave himself a decent angle on this now and drop, and then that's it. He needs to find the gap between the two reds off this shot. If he finds a gap between the reds there, he's laughing. Yep. This is it. I think the Jules fans are going to go mental here. Game over.
You come when you want.